Photographs taken before and after an artillery strike on a Ukrainian city are shown. The world has watched in shock and sadness as tears have erupted in Ukraine over the last several days. Extremely dangerous effects may result from this. Ukraine's citizens are the ones who bear the brunt of the damage. Satellite images obtained before and after the Russian bombardment on the Ukrainian port city of Mariupol show the destruction the city has sustained. The United States has passed a measure that prohibits the importation of Russian oil and provides financial assistance to Ukraine. A few kilometers away from Kiev, Ukraine wary Russian tanks were ready to invade. Russia's neighbors have shown their support for Ukraine in a way that is unique, odd. Satellite photographs have been shown the devastation convenient on residential structures, parks, and food shops. After Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the new photographs provide a gloomy picture of the beleaguered city in comparison to earlier shots. According to Mariupol Deputy Mayor Sergei Orlov, a number of civilian targets have already been struck, including multiple residences, a pediatric and maternity facility, an administrative service building, and a smelting factory. Orlov said. A Vostok Needle, the city's landmark. In total, 1,160 individuals have died. According to Orlov, 47 of them were laid to rest yesterday, March 9th. Only 2,000 to 3,000 individuals leave the city each day via humanitarian corridors, which is less than half the number of people who would want to escape. The magnitude of the devastation to the city's food shops and a shopping center can be seen in satellite pictures. The intensive bombardment had left both structures a smoldering pile of ash. Many inhabitants have been without power, water, or communications for more than a week in residential areas seen in this shot. There were a number of buildings that were entirely destroyed. The western side of town took the brunt of the damage. Both the Red Cross and Ukraine's Deputy Prime Minister, Irina Vereshchuk, provided the situation in the area as apocalyptic. After 9 days of fighting, I can't help but feel sorry for the people of Ukraine. In the Ukrainian hamlet of Chaiky, an office building is engulfed in flames and billowing black smoke. This is the 9th day of hostilities between Russia and Ukraine. At Kherson in southern Ukraine, Russian soldiers have seized control and are encircling the capital Kiev and Kharkov. An apartment building in the northern Ukrainian city of Chernihiv has been damaged by recent shelling. On March 4, the Chernihiv Provincial Emergency Service said that a Russian airstrike had killed 22, according to the report. At a warehouse in the hamlet of Chaiky, Kiev area, firefighters put out a blaze. More than 2,000 people have been murdered, according to Ukraine's emergency service. However, this statistic has not been independently confirmed. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, 498 Russian service members were killed, 1,597 were injured, and 2,800 Ukrainians were killed. Ukraine claims that 9,000 Russian soldiers were killed in the conflict. After the bombardment, an apartment building in the Borodyanka village in the Kiev area looks to have been sliced in two. A humanitarian corridor to evacuate people was agreed upon by the Ukrainian and Russian delegations during the second round of negotiations in Belarus, but no agreement was achieved. A third round of negotiations between the two parties is scheduled for later this week in an attempt to put a stop to the violence.